Good morning, good morning. We are getting ready to go to Vegas overnight. I have never been to Vegas. Currently it is 4:40 in the morning. And yeah, getting stuff ready, getting the cats taken care of to head out. And you can hear them yelling for food in the background like always, I feel like. But yeah, so we are gonna go on this trip together. I'm super excited, and I think I'm going to show you what food I'm bringing for snacks and everything along the way. We are going to rely mostly on eating out because our hotel has no fridge and no microwave. I don't know why that's a thing in hotels. I feel like everything should have a fridge and a microwave, but it doesn't. So we aren't bringing a ton of food. Originally, I was actually going to bring some potatoes for baked potatoes in the microwave, but that plan was shot down. So, but yeah, I will show you in a second what I am bringing for snacks. All right, so here is what I'm bringing. Here's my cool 6-pack Tupperwares. I'm gonna bring these little guys that I've had for ages. Don't really know what they are. So I'm gonna bring some sandwiches with sourdough, sharp cheddar, and cracked black pepper deli turkey breast. This is super low calorie. It is only 50 calories for 2 ounces, so for 4 that's 100 calories, and that is 18 grams of protein, so that is pretty good for deli meat. I'm also bringing my homemade chicken sausage, which is delicious, and it really even tastes better cold. And then I'm going to bring some Aldi's brand cottage cheese. And then as a tasty treat, so I don't get road sick, because I super get car sick sometimes, extra toasty Cheez-Its. These are the best, and I'm so glad they decided to make them. But yeah, that's gonna be the extent of my snacks, sandwiches, some protein sources, and you know, super good for me, crackers. Oh, and I almost forgot. String cheese. I wanted to eat this all week, but I had to restrain myself because it's for today and tomorrow. Okay, that's everything I'm bringing, and maybe some candy, of course. Cooler is packed. Found this little guy out by the dumpster and cleaned it up. So yeah, that was cool. Free cooler. And tea is packed. Definitely need tea. And obviously my tea for drinking as we drive. But yeah, so everything is good to go. And cats are eating. The other ones are scattered about. That one's getting a drink. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, so we are getting ready to head out the door. We are all packed and ready to go. Bring in pillows, because hotel pillows suck. All right, we are getting ready to leave, and we're only like 20 minutes later than what we planned, mostly because of me. I had to put makeup on and do the cats and everything, and it just took a lot longer than I thought. But we are finally off. It's like, what, 5:30? So we have a long drive. I'm taking the first shift because there's a Pokemon announcement that Justin wants to be able to watch in about an hour and a half. So we're making sure that that is possible. But yeah, we are off like a dirty shirt. Just at a gas station, getting some gas, gonna go pee. But yeah, we are a little less than halfway, I think. And yeah, like my bug sunglasses, they're pretty snazzy. Busting out the sandwich, getting kind of hungry. It's about 8, so this is my breakfast. I ended up doing double sandwich because are getting ready to cross into Nevada from California. We're by this fake town that just looks like a bunch of big billboards and shopping and restaurants. It's called Prim. And exit 1, so I'm gonna assume we've crossed, but there was no like big sign telling us that we did. So I don't know. How unexciting. Dirty window. I need to clean it before I ride back. Well, uneventful, but we're now in Nevada. We have made it. We're in the parking lot. We don't really know where to go. It was sort of hard to find. We almost went to the wrong one. So they need better signs. I have to be honest. But I don't know if I said where we're staying. We're staying at the Luxor. So we're getting ready to go into the lobby now. So I'll get some video when we go in there because I bet it's going to be cool. But right now we're in the, just like the parking garage, and ooh, shady looking for sure. So let me give you a view. Just some power stuff, some bars, always encouraging. This makes me think of that level in Mario, that Wet Dry World, this town that's underneath. Oh yeah. Doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I can't really see it. I'll show you guys from farther away. But if you know the Wet Dry World, maybe you'll agree. Oh, it's pretty sparse in here. Holy crap. Doesn't it make you think of Wet Dry World? With Cadillac bumpers. Wait and see. Look at it. It's creepy. I don't think I like it. Alright, we are getting ready to check in early. Hopefully we're able to. We got here way earlier than we expected. Look at these cool little things. So yeah, we just walked around and looked at stuff for a little while before the early check-in. So now we're gonna hope that we can do that. But look at these little Anubises. Oh, cool. On top of this little kiosk, which makes them a little less cool, but that's all right. Then we got whatever these are. And then you go into the casino. But yeah, so hopefully, we don't know where our room is, but hopefully it is okay. And if not, I think the rooms go up pretty high. And I'm gonna go to the top and look over the edge if we can, no matter where our room is, because I mean, why wouldn't we? All right, here's the room. I have gotten shocked 18 times since we've been in here. Not just the room, but the whole thing. Pretty. Look at these crazy looking windows. Pool view, not that great. Let's see, not too shabby. And just a normal bathroom, nothing crazy. Alright, so there she be. Took us forever to find it. I'm going to show you the hallway when we go back outside and why it was a little tricky to figure out where we were going. Gonna go get our crap. It smells like an old restaurant out here. see, it's all like construction-y, and where we walked in, there's a bunch of leaves all over the floor, so it was just really shady, and it looked like we were in a part that was haunted and we were gonna get murdered. So yeah, not our fault that we took forever to find it. You can't even go that way. Oh, it's because it's employees only. I see, it was right by the orange elevators, Justin. I'm always right and he never listens. All right, we're gonna go get our luggage. Look at these little wrinkly dragons. Well, they're big, I guess, but if they were real, they'd be just so cute, like a little basset hound. But yes, so those are cool. Here, I think, is down the strip. We just, I forgot to show you, but had some Mac Shack for lunch. Yum. It was really good. All right, I'll show you when we get somewhere cool. We are totally gonna walk under this, and I will film it for you because I know how exciting it is to walk through tunnels. Bridges, tunnels, stairs, they're all really fun. Justin's laughing at me. But he just doesn't enjoy the simple pleasures of life. That's the entrance to the hotel we're staying at. We didn't come in that way though. We parked in back where it was super shady like I showed you. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, we're going through the tunnel. This tea is excellent, by the way. All right, let's flip you back around. And we've made it through. Some palm trees, guy running. We're gonna go over here and check out this castle looking place. And way down there that we might go to later is Trump Tower.
outside the Bellagio. We're getting ready for the fountain show. We wanted to get one, or watch one while it was dark. So yeah, we've been hanging out for a little bit. Then we were gonna go get supper because we're pretty hungry and tired. We have walked quite a bit. So, but yeah, okay. I will show you some of the show. Here's the hotel. We're finally back. It's actually not really that late. I still gotta run. I think I'm just going to do the treadmill in the hotel gym because it's dark and busy and a lot of drunk people out. And the strip is really confusing. So I'm going to run tomorrow morning at like sunrise to get my run in outside. But tonight we're just gonna do the hotel treadmill to be safe. Bad news, guys. The fitness center closed at 5, so we missed it. So I'm going to try, because I don't really want to run outside because it makes me a little nervous with how crowded it is and just how many people there are. But so I think I'm going to try running in our hallway. Justin said it looks like it's a good like 300 meters, so that's only like doing that 3 or 4 times, and if it's a little shorter, maybe 5 or 6. So yeah, I've never ran in a hotel hallway before, so this will be a first, so it's kind of fun. But did a mile. Jesus, jeez Louise. One second. So we shall see how it goes. Should be, guys. That's what's happening. Holy crap, I'm dying. 24 of those bad boys in a creepy stairwell. Time to go down. Here's the view from the floor that I'm at, though. So that's kind of cool. Time to go back down. Still dying. All right, finished with that mile run inside the hallways and up and down a stairwell. And brings me back to my indoor track days where you can't freaking talk afterward because your throat's all like from inside air. But got it done. I honestly wouldn't really recommend it. It wasn't, I mean, it was sort of fun to run inside. Like that was kind of cool, but with the, it's pretty annoying, especially now everyone probably thinks I have COVID hearing me cough like a maniac. But I got it done. That's what counts. Streak is still alive. And tomorrow morning should be much better because I can go outside and I'll run along the strip, which has a lot of stairs and like bridge things, which will be really fun. We are going to go to the casino next door, hotel casino next door, Excalibur, and get some supper. Thinking about a burger, which sounds really good. I don't know what for a side. All the fries here have looked fat everywhere I've seen them. Not my fave. So if we come back here to the room to eat, maybe I'll have just the burger and some of my cottage cheese for a side. Actually, that's a good idea. But maybe if they have some good sides, I don't know, we'll see. All right, we're gonna go do that and I will show you what we end up getting. All right, getting ready to go run outside. It's like 6:10 or something like that. So yeah, hopefully the run doesn't suck. It looks like the sun is already up. I waited a little bit too long because it's already looking pretty. I'll get some, really close to my face. I'll get some video as I'm running. And there's some good views, but it looks like it's going to be pretty. Sunrise is the best time to run in my opinion. Okay, let's look. There it is. It is pretty pretty actually. Oh,
Nice and empty this morning. Woohoo! It's emptier actually than I would have guessed. I would have thought would have been a few people out here, but I've seen like 2. But beautiful. Early morning is really the best time of day. There's no way around that. All right, gonna finish this run. Birds are loud. You can hear them. Jeesh. All right, this thing we didn't see yesterday, and it's super cool. So I'm gonna walk you through it instead of running you through it, so it's not all bouncy. All right, 1 sec. Oh, look at it. I bet this was pretty at night. I don't know how we missed it. Well, probably because there's a million people everywhere. Let's go wide. Oh, there we go. You know me, I love to run over bridges, run upstairs, through tunnels. This is kind of a tunnel, so this is pretty cool. And no, I don't know why. But look at that. That was pretty. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Look at this giant lady. Oh, fingers. It's not a bit. There we go. We didn't come down this way at all. It was choked with people. It's a pretty little area though. It's right by the New York Hotel, which I think is really cool that these are just one big hotel even though it looks like separate buildings. I don't know why I think it's so cool, but I do. Okay, I better finish my run, otherwise Justin's so big. Oh my god, she died. So, but yeah, this is a pretty little section. Done, did 2 miles. That was infinitely better than last night's run in the hallways. Yeah, like you saw, there was not really as many people as I was expecting. And the mountains are super pretty for sunrise. So it was a fairly enjoyable 2-mile run. Other than the mask, I don't usually run with a mask at home on because I know how busy it's going to be when I run, so I don't feel like it's necessary. But here I was like, it could be busy. It wasn't. I probably could have gotten away without it, but I had it just to be safe. Plus, it's like low oxygen training. It's good for my fitness, I suppose, if you really want to get technical. Now, I'm gonna shower and then hopefully we find some breakfast. I know last night I forgot to tell you what I ended up getting for dinner. I didn't end up getting a hamburger and fries. I ended up getting Alfredo from Pizza Hut. It was okay. It was good, actually. Loud bird behind me. Let's see if we can see him. Oh, there he is. It was good. And then had a little bit of cottage cheese because I was still hungry. And then went to bed. And it was cold. They had no quilts on these beds. Like, what? Glad I brought an extra blanket because otherwise I would have froze to death. But, okay. I will talk to you later. Maybe I'll be eating breakfast. I hope so. I'm kind of hungry. We decided on a place called America for breakfast. Yes, very patriotic. And I'm going to show you my tea. I got a ham steak with eggs and toast. So that should be good. Let me show you the restaurant really quick. So that's America. Sort of cool, but kind of ugly at the same time. And look at my tea! So patriotic. But yeah, so hopefully the food's good. It was hard to find a restaurant here that didn't make me want to like melt from how spendy it was to buy eggs. Eggs are $1. I didn't want to pay $20 for an omelet. That's ridiculous. So I will show you my ham steak. I hope it's good. I've been craving ham steaks, so that's excellent. But I'll show it to you when it comes. If I remember, I've forgotten to show you all my food the whole weekend though, so we'll see how it goes. I got this lemon in my tea. See the little American flag? I'm gonna eat it real quick. Get a little bit of fruit. Okay, are we ready? It's gonna be sour. I'm scared. I'm a wimp. It was sour. Alright. One more.
Oh, okay. That was fantastic, even though it doesn't look like it.
We are getting close to the contest prep center where we are having, or where they're having the posing clinic, seminar, whatever you want to call it, class. We're about a half a mile away. I am nervous because I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if we just like walk in, and all the unknowns make me very uncomfortable. So I have butterflies, which seems silly, but I will show it to you when we get pulled up to it. Just wanted to let you know how nervous I was, because talking about how nervous I am makes it so much better. I don't know if that's true, but okay. All right, I'll show you in a sec. Here we are, guys. Oh gosh. Contest prep center. Well, this isn't a very good view from where I'm at, but there it was. On our way home, when we get home, I will recap how the posing clinic went. And got about a 5-hour drive ahead of us. So yeah, probably not much exciting gonna happen on the drive. Around 8. This is Sunday morning. I just got up because cats just yelling at me to feed them, so you know that's always cool. So didn't really get to sleep in. It's I guess I did a little bit. It's 5:30. I got up maybe 15 minutes ago, but they woke me up at like 4, meowing and being annoying. I tried to wait them out. It didn't work. So yeah, so didn't really get to sleep in. I'm very tired. My abs are actually a little bit sore from posing yesterday. Fun fact, posing is not easy if you are doing it right. It is a little bit of a workout. It's just like a lot of isometric holds, basically. I think in a little bit after I feed these beasts and they calm down, I might do a little posing in my suit and kind of talk about what they went over in the posing thing yesterday. I know I didn't talk about it right away yesterday, but it was pretty cool. But I wanted to get home and just be able to think about it and tell you guys about it. I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy, but it was fun. I was super nervous before going in, and I was super nervous pretty much the whole time. I have to admit the nerves didn't completely go away, even once I was in there and things were going. But yeah, so I think I'll do some posing a little bit later to talk about what they went over. Maybe I'll just like do the posing and then talk over it or something. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, it was super fun. And I will feed these beasts and then we will get that done, I think. We'll see. All right, guys. Here is me in my purple suit. This is the suit I used for my most recent show, which was a couple years ago. Really, I'm just practicing posing. It's been a couple years since I really practiced with a suit and my shoes on, so I'm a little rusty. But I feel like I didn't do too terrible. And you can really see my difference in tannage here, but you know, whatevs. So at the posing clinic, the biggest things that they talked about were making sure we walk well, which is definitely one of the biggest places I struggle, and keeping our hips tilted so our bums look nice and perky and you don't see any jiggly butt as I'm doing like this type of transition. So see how really as I turn, my butt doesn't look any better once I stop moving. And that's sort of the goal. I lost it for a second right there. But the goal is you want your hips to be tilted forward the whole time. You don't want it to have any instances where like, oh, it looks better right now, because the judges can look up at any moment. They're not staring at you the whole time because they're looking at all the girls that are on stage. And so you want any chance that they might be looking up at you, you want to look your best. So you don't want that bum to fall down while you're doing the transitions, because one, it's going to make you look less lean than you are. And if they just happen to look up at that 1 second where you aren't holding that pose really well, they might score you lower because that's the one thing that they noticed. And they also talked about being tall, and this is where I struggle. So you'll see, let's go, well, we'll wait till the next round, but all right, so you're going to see it right here, the crease that's right by my ribs, right under the strap of my bikini. I need to work on lengthening up through my ribs so that crease doesn't show. It is a little bit easier when I'm a little bit leaner to not have that, but it is something I definitely struggle with, is that being tall and really thinking long, lean. And this is me practicing walking to the back. Your bum's got to stay, or your hips have to stay tilted as you walk. I didn't do an excellent job. One, I looked a little awkward walking, and you could tell I set at that back position a little bit. And then you can walk a little bit more powerfully up, because it's okay if your butt jiggles because they can't see it because it's facing the back of the stage. So the whole name of the game is prevent jiggle and trying to look the best that you can. And that one wasn't too shabby. I do need to work on, because I'm pretending my phone camera is the judge, I do need to work on when I turn, because I was a little off-centered. But I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace. And then, so see, still have that crease. I need to think tall, and I was definitely starting to get a little bit tired. You can see my abs are kind of giving out, and you're seeing that little bit of a belly pooch sometimes where I'm like, oofta, abs are getting tired. But the biggest things they talked about were just really keeping your form and your pose throughout the entire time you're on stage. And sometimes that can be really long, especially in comparisons. You could be up there for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I haven't been up there that long ever, but that doesn't mean it can't happen, especially if there are a lot of really good looking girls and it's very competitive. They really need that time to be able to look at everyone and judge them. I definitely need to get my arms flared a little bit. And in the class, they just talked about those little tweaks. So we talked about walking, really maintaining the abs and sucking them in, which I was getting tired, as you can tell. But really, overall, the posing was great. I had such a fun time, and I am excited to get back out there and keep working on my posing and my stage presence.